Hello, everybody. This is Greg29407 back with another episode of City of Heroes. But here we are with Kill Dozer, who is our stone radiation brute, and we're in the Rikti war zone as we were last time. We have some other characters over here. They're getting ready for a team or something. And quite a few things have changed since our last episode. I am now level 40, which is my highest level character since the game's come back. Only because I have, I think, like 19 different characters that I'm juggling, and I just like playing a bunch of different characters. I created another character 2 days ago and one last night as well, just because I got interested in another character. Anyway, this is my highest level character. As before, we're in Rikti War Zone. In order to get from 37 to 40, what I did was I got a double XP 1 hour boost. I did that a couple times from the pay-to-win dealer in Atlas Park, and just did a lot of Rikti War Zone single issue missions from Borea, and they were kind of the same mission over and over again, but I killed a lot of Rikti, a lot of them. But we're now level 40. As you can see up here on the top, my smashing resistance is now 63%, smashing and lethal. Fire is up to 40, energy is 53. I got melee defense at 8.99 until I click on combat jumping. I jumped at 11.25%. The way I did that was I've been slowly getting some enhancement sets. I got the Touch of Death set of 5 in Stone Fist and Stone Mallet. And they give me increased energy and negative energy damage resistance. Maximum health went up some, damage up some, and then my lethal and smashing resistance, which is my key, that's what I'm working on the most, 3.75%. So I got that twice. I'm going to add the same thing in Heavy Mallet, but I'm going to get that 6th slot too. So I get melee defense and smashing and lethal defense as well. I already have the 6th one down here, the Touch of Death, negative energy damage. I kind of stumbled onto that one. I said, oh, this is lucky to have. So I made it, and I'm just going to sit here waiting. I did a few other things as well. For particle shielding, I got 4 set of doctored wounds. So I get increased smashing and lethal resistance. I get increased fire and cold resistance and improved healing. I'm planning on getting just 2 endurance modifications. I may go ahead and take the last 2 doctored wounds and get recharge time of 5% and toxic and psionic resistance. We'll see. And then over here, I've done the same kind of things. I've got that steadfast protection, global defense of 3%. And I got some more resistance over here, and then some more resistance over here. So that's what I'm working towards mainly. Mainly just resistance, just to make him tougher, and so I can take a lot more hits and just keep on going. Anyway, at level 40, I can now go to talk to my next contact in the Rikti War Zone, Serpent Drummer. And he's got an 8-mission story arc for us to complete. So we're going to at least get started today. I don't know if this will be a 2-episode story arc or what, but let's see what happens. Dreams of Peace and Acts of War, Part 1. You have proven that you can handle some weird situations, so I want your help with something strange. I need you to work security at one of the most important conferences in the history of mankind. Interested? I'm glad to hear it. The conference is to discuss terms of peace between humanity and the Rikti traditionalist faction. You did hear that correctly. One of the factions of Rikti on Earth seek a peaceful end to war. They are the far smaller faction, but it is a start. This conference is delicate, to say the least, and someone of your experience will be an excellent asset. Dress well. This is an important time. Your main responsibility is to guard Lady Grey. Once you arrive on site, keep your eyes open for signs of trouble. It'll be up to you to determine if anything seems amiss. All right, let's get this thing started. And we'll go through this little doorway. All right, so we're at this big conference. Super speed, or jogging off. I think we have to talk to some people. Oh, here's Fault Line. Jim Tumbler. You may be wondering why I'm all dressed up in this fancy suit. Oh, Serpent Drummer already told you? Okay. So you call that dressing up. Anyway, FusionNet and I are on security at this conference. Only the best for world peace, right? So far, so good. It's been pretty quiet, actually. Everyone is surprisingly civil. It kind of makes me nervous. If you want the truth, anyway, Serpent Drummer slipped in the back door a few minutes ago, so maybe you should go talk to him. He's got that purposeful stare about him that's directed at you. Yeah, lots of people over here. Here's Fusionette. Oh, no, don't hurt them. They're just making conversation. They were completely and totally respectful of me and my purse of all time. What pigs? Seriously, I'm not kidding. I was this close to blasting them the next week. Good thing you got here. What's with the get-up? This is supposed to be formal. Oh, whoops. What? All right, well, we're just talking about this stuff. So compliment our outfit and then find Serpent Drummer. Greetings. So this guy's not dressed up either. All right, part 1. I've been watching the conference for a little while, and so far everything is progressing according to plan. We have diplomats and Rikti traditionalists in the same room, and there is no bloodshed. I should be glad about this, but I'm not. Nothing ever runs smoothly during a conference where peace between two worlds is on the line. How would this guy know that? I need to stay here for a while longer and make sure you keep an eye on Lady Grey. If you haven't found her yet, slip out the corridor behind me and look at the security computer. She hasn't reported in for a while. Fault line, Fusionette, and I can keep an eye on things here. Okay. Let's see where we need to go. Oh, through here. So this is the security computer. You dare interrupt these negotiations, and yet you lack the decency to show up in person. Lord Nemesis. Please, my dear, do not fret. Your Vanguard society has simply gone too far and had to be corrected. It's all quite humorous, but steps had to be taken. Now don't let it trouble your pretty little head. Okay? Pretty little head. Oh boy. Steps are indeed going to be taken. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Some kind of problem. Nemesis automatons. Apparently these guys are disguising themselves as conference goers. Yes. Come on now. Here. This is one of the late game villain groups. They're fairly tough, but it's hard to take them too seriously with these costumes they've got. I don't know. They look like they're going to start up a band, marching band. I remember these little things here. They have these little, some machine guns, some have these little blades that come out. They'd be kind of tough. There's a to fight all these guys? On pause while I continue to fight all these low-level guys. We'll be right back. All right, we're fighting Phil Lady Gray. So this room down here with the main bad guy here. It's supposed to be, you know, the leader of this Vanguard, super tough, but she's not too impressive so far. The gall of the foolish old man. Well, let us clean up this mess. All right, so that's the end of mission number 1. Let's see if we have his phone number yet. We do. Good, good, good. Lady Gray spoke well of you, and I can see why. The negotiations will continue thanks to your efforts in coordinating the defense. But the Nemesis army was not completely unsuccessful. We must now reverse their gains and recover our losses. Your admirable defense of the talks will allow us them to continue, but the Nemesis army did make gains, which we must now reverse. They captured 6 of the negotiators before they were fought back. Fortunately, their mole machine... Yeah, their mole machine was damaged and has forced them to traverse natural caverns instead of traveling to their rally point more directly. This has delayed them greatly and exposed them to counterattack. A counterattack I feel you would be well suited to lead. Rescue captives for the Nemesis army. Our own work mapping the tunnels beneath this zone paid off again, providing us with a direct route for you to intercept the Nemesis army troop column. Once you get there, your goal will be to liberate the hostages. Most will likely flee. Alrighty. Their mole machine. Alright. Let's head into the Rikti war zone. Ready for some travel. This is actually a very big map. We're just going from one small end to the other. The majority of the map is over that way. The giant spaceship is. But yeah, if you do a lot of the random missions from Borea, she'll put you all in this area all around here and stuff. Okay, I don't mind these tunnels. They're decent sizes. Those tiny ones I don't care for. Alright, rescue, capture negotiators, 3 negotiators, 3 diplomats. Defeat the fake nemesis. There's one of the diplomats. Ground zero, this guy's radiation damage. Tough. Collectively, help. Yikes! Oh no! Run! Boy, oh boy. Hold back now. My little heal button. Man. Alright. Target. Yeah. Boy, oh boy. We're in a bit of trouble there. These guys can help me out. Part of the problem was I thought that was my radiation I was sitting on, but it was the enemy radiation. That did not do me any good at all. Oh, that's my radiation. I'm hurting the bad guys. No, they hit me with radiation themselves. I started running that whole issue with those deflections. The next negotiator. We'll start here. If I can stop from getting deflected. Good shape. Oops. All right, I will continue on. We have to find 2 more diplomats and 1 more negotiator, and I will be back when we get close to the final guy. Okay, I see the main boss guy over there. Let's fight our way through here. I've forgotten that I've actually boosted up my notoriety level here. I am on +1 times 2. So my rather than even level being whites, level being yellows, so I'm playing one level higher, and I'm playing the same as if there were 2 of us in the mission sedges. I did that so I could get some more XP in the random missions. We'll keep it that way for right now. But these guys do have some type of deflection as well, which I hate. That radiation. But oh man, he killed this guy. Oh heck, he killed that dude. Oh man, that can't be good. He was my helper. Oh no! Mission failed. Oh no! Yeah, I had to save both of those guys. Well, I saved him, but he died fighting. Oh no! That's embarrassing. Luckily, we were able to teleport General Aarons and Kikelka away, but this is a bad sign. The traditionalists are threatening to pull out of the peace talks if we don't get results at this nemesis angle soon. Oh man! I didn't realize that guy was going to get killed like that. Okay. Part 3. Rikti restructurist forces have amassed for an attack against our base. They fear the signing of the peace treaty between us and the rival faction, the traditionalists. The attack must be held off, and actions all over the city have depleted our forces. Kill Dozer, can we count on you to defend our base? Oh, man, I feel embarrassed now. Very soon, the peace between the peoples of Earth and of two Rikti factions and our world will be signed. But that will not happen if the coming attack is not stopped. Our other agents are trying to counterattack, but our new traditionalist allies have promised assistance. Link up with any other troops and be prepared for any kind of Rikti attacks. They will only end once the raid leader shows himself and is defeated. So we got to find the raid leader. Oh, boy. All right. Well, it's a long way away, so I'm going to put this on pause while I jump over there, and I'll be right back. Okay, here we are. We're back on top of the base thing next to the helicopter. Let's defend the Vanguard base. Wow, I didn't think that guy was going to get killed like that. That's not good. All right, this is going to be one of these outdoor things. Oh, boy. Now, what you got to do when you fight these Rikti guys is, first thing you want to do is you want to kill the communications officers, because they have portals that open stuff up. Then you want to kill those guardians, because they put on these force fields. And the next ones are these stupid drones. I hate getting reflected on those things. Ay, ay, ay. That's going to be key. So we're going to find enough of these bad guys for the leader to show up. How many of these Vanguard merits I've got so far? I've been collecting a bunch of them. Take a quick look here. 225, all right. I think I'm more than that. All right, so I'm going to keep fighting these guys, and we'll be back when the base leader shows up. Okay, it looks like this is the main dude I got to save. He's got... Oh, there's a communication guy here. Okay. Yep, communication. That's what I want to kill first. The leader. The Guardian. All the extraneous Jetson and Flotsam. This radiation armor is fantastic. Oh, this is the guy that we're trying to save. Okay. Okay, defeat the raid. Oh, I thought that was the raid leader. Okay, we saved this dude. Oh, here's the raid leader over here. Okay. I don't think I spent more than about 7 or 8 minutes on this thing so far. All right, here we go. There's a raid leader. Who else does he have with him? Let's just go for the boss man. Go. Rescue the Traditionalist Commando. Oh, we already did that. Oops. the... Uh-oh. Oh, boy. Not sure why these guys all showed up. Is this the guy we need to save? Yes. Okay, what do I do with this guy? Look at this. What am I going to do with this thing? Okay. Where do I lead him to? Lead down here? No. Oh, okay. There's going to be some enemies attacking. Oh, I don't want this guy to get killed like the last two did. I see. This guy fights pretty good too, but last guy did too. All right. Stay in here. Next wave. I don't know. I'm going to put this on pause, but I think we're going to have some more waves of enemies coming. So we'll be right back. Okay, well there's another guy we had to save in here that I wasn't familiar with. He's right down here, Traditionalist Commando. I thought you said to save one guy, it's two guys. Oops. I was just kind of going through killing everybody in here. So, oh, okay, wait a minute. There we go. All right, so there's two guys to save. Good to know. All right, let's take a look here. The Traditionalists have signed a peace accord, mostly thanks to your efforts to stop the attack. However, when word reached them that this hero Dozer was now involved, they became very afraid. We're speaking with them about this. While we have made some great strides, I fear that this war is far from over. The Traditionalists have shared some important news with us. It seems that the Restructurists have been able to open a tenuous portal back to their homeworld. This has been the source of their new troops and supplies. However, a door opens both ways, and they have a plan to use the Portal Corporation gateways to access what they believe is the open gateway back to the Rikti homeworld, to spread news of the peace. However, it appears we may have been outmaneuvered. The Rikti strike from out of nowhere with a renewed ferocity. I had hoped to give you some rest after all your work, but now we must call on you once more to save Portal Corporation from Rikti attack. We'll transport you directly there using our own portals. Reports from the defenders indicate that Rikti have a new kind of portal they're using to assault the base. You must close the assault portals to end the attack. Good luck. All right. Ooh, I just jumped in propellers. All right, so the whole deal of these Rikti is they got the kind of the super bad guys, the military guys, and then the less bad guys. It's kind of like the Cardassians in Star Trek Deep Space Nine. If that makes it easier. You know, the traditional ones were, you know, the scientists and everything. They're the good guys, and the military took over and that kind of thing. So that's where we're at. Dive right on in here. Wow, dude. I hate being deflected. It's like those Sky Raiders force field things. So look like 2 negotiators, 2 Vanguard adepts, and 11 Rikti assault forces. So there were 12, now there's 11. So I gotta go through here and just fight all these guys. It's gonna be a traditional fight, I think. And all through the different maps. So I am gonna put this on pause. Yeah, here we go again with some more. Actually, let's just go ahead and do this one. Got them all bunched up, which is good. That, I'm going to use my ground 0 to give them radiation poisoning. It's my fault. Dizzy them up some. Nice. We got a healer in there somewhere. This is Guardian. All right, I'm going to continue on, and we'll be back soon. All right, we got one left to go. One left portal, one left negotiator. And basically, I did the different ones in the building, came out here into the Portal Corporation. There were a bunch of soldiers fighting. It was kind of a nice little war scene. All these soldiers were defending the area. All the different things were all around here. Most of them were out here in this parking lot area. All around here where I was fighting and killing all the bad guys. And now we're just going to look for the last one, which I think is around the building over here. Yes, there we go. Let's see what we got here. So no guardians, let's go straight for the boss man. I'll gather around. It's ground 0 power that I have. I don't have it slide up very much at all yet because it's still a fairly recent power for me. But eventually, when I get this thing 6 slotted, it's going to be fantastic. It's already really good. Because of one initial damage to everyone in the immediate circle, and then some damage over time. Oh, what negotiator? Where is he at? All right, I'm going to search for this negotiator guy. I thought that was going to be the end of the mission. It's very strange. All right, I'll keep looking, and I will be right back. Here he is. I went back in the first building, the first room I was in, and back here in this back corner, I see these two jokers. What are these advanced drones? So I think it's the same room that the first guy was in. Kind of hidden away. Tucked away in the corner. There's a streak breaker here I'm looking to hit. All right, that was it. What did I get for recipe? Oh, Touch of Death. Ooh, good. Touch of Death. Send me some money because I want to do another set of those. All right, so that's the end of that mission. That's actually a pretty good one. I kind of enjoyed that. Especially when you first run outside, there's a bunch of military action going on and stuff, and you guys are fighting the bad guys. It's kind of exciting. All right, let's see what this guy has to say. The Rikti moved within moments after the traditionalists began their plan. I fear that they anticipated our maneuver. The next logical step would be for them to counterattack. This has me worried. Part 5. Reports are coming in of Rikti attacks both in Paragon City and the Rogue Isles. I'm coordinating actions with Levantera and Borea to fight them, but we need all available help. Good, we're responding to incidents as they arise, but there are attacks everywhere. Speak to Borea. She will set you on the first target for counterattack. All right, let's see what she has to say. I'm glad to see you're still with us. Something is the Rikti in a frenzy. We've been even receiving requests for help from the Rogue Isles. Seems Dr. Aeon isn't entirely willing to rely on Arachnos to protect the power transfer system in Capo Diable. We're sending you by teleporter to the PTS control center to help the good doctor protect the power system. Once you're done there, Leventura will have you on an extra assignment. All right, so we're going to go over to the Rogue Isles again. I think this is probably going to be another outdoor mission. Let's see what we've got. Oh, it's a cave mission. Great. Defend the PTS. Rescue Dr. Aeon. Defeat Assault Magus. Whatever his name is. I don't know. Communications officer, yeah. Oh, heck. Darn it. The problem with the guys that come out of those portals, the communication officers, you have to kill them, but you get no XP for them at all. I'll show you. Here's one of the conscripts that came out of there. We'll kill this guy. Nothing. The Rikti monkey came out of there too. Yeah. Yuck. All right. So I'm going to go through this mission, fight these various guys. Oh, communication officer. Come on, hit him. Don't know if we got enough time. Let's see. These caves and the purple caves are just they're just too small. It's hard to see what's going on, and it's hard to fight in here. All right, I'm going to continue to fight through here, and we'll be back when we get close to the end. Okay, well, I just jumped, fighting some guys in this hallway, jumped down here, and look, there's on Aeon, the typical villain that we have to save in this case. I jumped literally on top of this bad guy's head. I didn't realize that this is where the bad guy was. Let's rescue him, and then we'll take it where it needs to go, and then fight the main bad guy. All right. That's just about the trick, then yes. Well, never mind. We have to shut down the PTS before it escalates. Okay. So we have continue down this way. Make sure this guy's with us. I think what I'm going to do... Boy, here we go. We're in the middle of it here. I think what I'm going to do is, despite the fact that I'm editing a lot of stuff out, cutting ahead, and I think I'm going to have to break this up, this story arc into 2 episodes. I'm probably going to call it a day at the end of this episode, then do the last 3 episodes in the last 3 missions in the next episode. Rather than have like some episode like an hour and a half, which I don't really want to watch that much stuff. It's a little too long. You watch it for information, not for sit there for an hour and a half slog. Come on. Come on, Street Breaker. Yeah, there's a, they have so many deflections and force fields that there is a streak breaker. After a certain amount of time, you're guaranteed to get a hit. Because otherwise, you would just be sticking like this. You sit there forever waiting for stuff to happen. It's just too much. Holy moly! Look at this. I don't see any communication lines. I'm trying to get all these monkeys together in one place so I can kill them all at the same time. Radiation. Oh, what happened there? I thought I killed everything. This guy somehow. I still missed that guy somehow. Oh, geez. Oops. Oh, man, where am I at? Where am I? Get back up here. This guy is impossible to track down. There. All right, now where do I need to go? Oh, these monkeys. Oh gosh, there's a come on, targeting, come on. Jeez Louise, where's the communications guy? Come on, where's the? There he is. Oh my gosh. That stunk. That was terrible. I just could not get through these guys. Well, that's my own fault, but it was just so much jumping around and the catwalks and... Jeez, alright. I thought I had one of those resurrections. I guess not. Great. That was an unexpected twist. I wasn't even able to get off my power. I didn't realize I was getting that close to, it must have gone down really fast. I had no idea that I was getting that close. I have several buttons I could have pushed to get things going. I just didn't get to it because I didn't realize. So let's focus on those stupid monkeys and the communications officer. All right, let's try this again. I even had some inspirations I could have used if I realized I was going down that fast. Oh well. Let's see, this was... Wow. All over the place. It's so hard to get through the hallways. Okay. Look at all the monkeys. There. Take them all again. Shoot. Man, these guys are terrible. And they're still coming. There's so many of them. Little turds. Man alive. All right, was this the room where we're in? Yes. Holy cow. All right, I gotta find the, more of them. Got a flat spot I can go with. They'll show up here. Come on, monkeys. That it? Target, come on. I'm not sure why the target game always wants to target something across the room instead of the thing right next to it. Alright, I got a badge. Unwavering. Okay, here are the little hallways in here are terrible. Here we go. Oh, where's Dr. Aeon? Oh man, where's this guy? Here's the bad guy. All right, he's the main bad guy. Good. Oh. That was not as hard as I thought. I thought I was going to have to lead that guy over there. These guys up. Oh, maybe I won't. Wow, these hallways are terrible. Where'd they go? Okay. Guys over here. The radiation thing does a pretty good job with those monkeys, but I need to get some recharges in it so it comes up faster. Alright, I think that's it. Good. Let's talk to the contact. Let's see where we're at. Your success at the PTS has relieved a number of worries, but the attack continues. Speak with Levantera. She'll have your next objective. For some reason, I didn't want to go talk to the guy in person for some reason. Let's talk to Levantera then. Wish I had better news for you, but the Rikti are still on the attack. Your next objective will be Overbrook Dam in Paragon City. Longbow forces are already on the scene, but you're getting overwhelmed by the Rikti. You need to take out the raid base leader. Good luck. Alright, so I think we're going to leave it here. We got 3 more missions, including this one. And then that'll be it for this story arc. So until next time, this is Greg29407 along with Kill Dozer saying sayonara, and we will see you next time.